leaders actually getting closer to the front lines has value. Mm-hmm. Yet, as you know, our mutual friend, Tom Peters, is all about sort of management by wandering around, right? And not many leaders did it pre-pandemic, right? They're not very comfortable sort of going, I'm going to go sit on the call center floor, which I can't wait to talk to you about customer service in a minute, but right, go to the call center floor, or I'm going to go out on a sales call with just a rep who's selling, not a top high, impact logo, right? But just someone to go see what it's like, or go to the manufacturing floor. And I always say that Undercover Boss is an amazing scientific experiment, right? Because they spend all this time putting makeup on those CEOs and no one would recognize them anyway, because they never leave that office where it's comfortable and the elevator goes right to the top and everything you just said, right? And so, there are all kinds of leaders that are listening to this, right? Small company, medium, first-time entrepreneur. How do you get those conversations going in a virtual environment and then obviously in person? And why do you think that's so valuable?
Well, I think the great leaders have always done that, right? They've always immersed themselves in the business. So if you think about Herb Kelleher of Southwest Air, joining with the baggage carriers, right, to see what's really going on. Sam Walton would go right into the stores. That's where they lived. So I think there's a lot of precedent for that. How do you do it virtually? I think actually virtually it's even easier. You could drop in on just about anybody in a virtual setting. So you could say, I just love to, like the next time our product people are having a meeting, I'd love to drop in. So let me share with you something they do at Microsoft, which I think is terrific. Every senior leadership team sort of meeting that they have, they reserve, I think it's about 20 minutes every meeting to hear from some team somewhere in the world that's doing something imaginative. And everybody in the company knows 20 minutes set aside, sacrosanct, it doesn't get skipped. And everybody kind of vies to be like the next team that's going to be chosen to do that 20 minutes. And I think that's just a wonderful way of using your agenda and the fact that you do have this incredible leverage to really hear from people you might not otherwise hear from. Some of the more successful, for example, diversity initiatives that I've been involved with have actually involved the candidates who bring diversity to the table becoming visible to leaders because the leaders are teaching in the program or because the leaders are actually working on a project together with these folks. And just that visibility makes a huge difference in, share of mind. So the next time they're thinking of who's going to fill the next role, they're sort of present in the mind.